Hey everybody, welcome back to Supercard. So this is going to be a pre-Summerfest episode. SummerSlam starts in about an hour and a half. It's going to be about an hour and a half before the actual show starts. Pre-show starts in about half an hour. So I'm just going to give some predictions over the matches, stuff like that. So we have 10 matches advertised. First, just King of the Ring. 24-2 right now. A lot of these things I'm against are robots. I'm going to show you how to in some of these things to see if they're robots. Like, I'll just pick this guy here because I know it's a robot. So he's already got 2 super rare pros, loyalty, and there's a third. You can't have more than 2 for ultra rare or super rare. Only rares you can have more. So if there's more than 2 loyalty pros, that's how you know it's a robot. And yeah, so that's just an easy way to look at it. My 2 losses came from I sleep for a long time, like an inhuman amount of time. We're talking like 10 hours is the normal amount that I sleep. So yeah, that's why that took so long. So we'll just get through a couple of games here. So we got 10 matches advertised for today. So the first is a Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the tag team titles. We've got Primetime Players against Lucha Dragons, against Los Matadores, and The New Day. I would like The New Day to win. I'm loving them. I'd love to see them dance with those title belts. I think that would be great. But I think it's going to end up being the Primetime Players. They haven't really been champions for too long, and they haven't really done much either. So I think they're probably going to be the ones walking out with the titles this time. And then we move on to Ryback versus Big Show versus The Miz. It's a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. So this is Ryback's I think it's his first match back since his injury, and he hasn't really had the title for too long. So I'm expecting that Ryback will retain this. He'll probably pin The Miz, so then we can move on to a Ryback and Big Show match, just so we can see him shell shock the Big Show. That's really the only thing I think they've got going for this. We've got Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I'm going to go with the Wyatts for this, because they've been losing a lot of their singles matches so far against Reigns and Ambrose. So there seems to be a pattern with WWE. It's always been like that. It's the lose on TV, win on pay-per-view. So they've been losing a lot, and because Dean they changed his arrow in this game, so he can't tag with Roman Reigns anymore. So I think we're gonna see an Ambrose heel turn tonight. That he's either gonna walk out of the match or he's going to attack Reigns, which will let the Wyatts win this match. Of course, there's a legendary. Speaking of legendary, in the next few days or so, probably either Tuesday or Wednesday, depends when I have some free time, I'm going to be doing a credit pack opening. I haven't decided how much yet. It's probably going to be the enormous pack, some around there. So we'll see. We've got Stephen Amell and Neville versus Stardust and King Barrett. So we got the Green Arrow and the Red Arrow against Stardust and the Cosmic King, King Barrett. This is the easiest one to predict of the whole night. Stephen Amell and Neville are going to win this match. We got a celebrity in here. How many times does a celebrity actually lose? So I'm going to go with Stephen Amell and Neville for this one. And then next we have Kevin Owens and Cesaro. This is a tough one to predict because I don't really know who can take the loss. But because Kevin Owens lost last night at TakeOver, and he hasn't really done much since he lost his feud to Cena, which he shouldn't have lost anyways, but that's a thing for another day. So I'm gonna go with Cesaro for this match. He seems to be the one who's getting the push right now, so it seems like it's going to be Cesaro. We've got a 3-team elimination match. Team Bella versus Team Bad versus the Submission Sorority, or as they are now known as PCB. I haven't been following this story too much. They haven't really done a good story with this. You know, you can keep calling it a Divas Revolution as much as you want. If you're not going to push them as divas with their own storylines, it's not a revolution. You're just giving them more matches. That's it. But I'm just going to go with PCB for that. We've got a returning Dolph Ziggler with Lana as his manager against Rusev with Summer Rae as the manager. I'm loving this Rusev character with, he feels he's done nothing wrong to Lana, so he just replaces her with someone dressed up exactly the same way. I'm loving this Rusev character. I think it's awesome. But Dolph Ziggler just came back, so I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler for this one. We've got Randy Orton against Sheamus. What's this? Their 60th match in the Best of 100 series I think they have going on, or something like that. Sheamus has lost the last few to Randy Orton, so I'm just going to pick Sheamus for this. For our first main event of the night, we have John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a title-for-title match. I've got a feeling they're going to do, someone gets disqualified, or they both get disqualified, or there's a double count out. There's going to be something like that. I can't even think what the next pay-per-view is, but they're going to redo the match at that pay-per-view. So they're both going to keep their titles. I don't know how, it's either going to be a disqualification or a count out, something like that. And then for the final, second main event, and the big main event of the evening, is Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker in a rematch from WrestleMania 30. So this is the one I have no idea where they're going to go with this, because I don't think they would bring back Undertaker for this thing with Brock Lesnar just to lose to him again. But I also can't see Brock Lesnar losing, but I don't think this one's going to be a disqualification. They're not going to do anything like that. So as I'm gonna have to end up picking the Undertaker for this. If he does win, then I'd say you can pencil in that match for WrestleMania 32. That will be one of the main events. So they'll do their third match. Let's just say Undertaker wins that, blow off the feud, and that might be it for the Undertaker. With this WrestleMania taking place in his home state, this is probably his last WrestleMania, unless he really feels like he can keep going. I know he's up for a few house shows in October in Mexico, so maybe he's got a bit more in the tank left than we thought. But so that's perfect timing. We just finished that game as well. So that's 10 advertised matches. It looks like it's going to be a great Summerfest. I'm excited. So is there anything else I need to do? Yeah, this chat here, man, this global chat is just like a cancer. There's people still going on, still can't get Randy Orton. Nobody can get Randy Orton, we know. So, people always asking, oh, if you're a girl, whisper to me, stuff like that. It's this chat is really bad. I don't like looking at this at all. It's actually moving slower than it normally does. This thing is just a cancer. And this is actually the most tame that I've seen it since it came out. Or people will be asking for stream links, for for SummerSlam. Loyalty Fusion sucks. People asking where's bigedude. Bigedude's awesome. I think I'm going to go on a hunt for bigedude soon to try and find him in King of the Ring or even Exhibition and just play him just to as a payback for linking my this channel in one of his videos. See, anyway, this is just disgusting. Even if they were, and you can't send anything over Supercard. I don't understand. Plus, you're just asking for a troll to find you. Like, sometimes I just want to whisper these people. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm a girl, and then just send them some, like, disgusting thing. But maybe that'll be for another day. Maybe I'll do a few episodes of just global chat trolling. So that's just going to be it for today. I hope you enjoy the Summerfest. I want to thank you all for watching. Please take care.